So as you know, this is Jenks Trivia Show. I put together a little selection of questions and little fun little things for us to go through, and you guys are going to buzz in with your answers. I'll go through a little bit of the rules and such. I am your host. That's me, Jenks Sparrow, kind of. That's a version of me, at least. All right, here's your rules. Each question is worth 1 point. Some questions may have a bonus question attached. I'll explain if we get to one that has one, but there's no penalty for getting answers wrong. However, once you buzzed in and made your guess, you may not answer again until the next question. So if you answer too soon and you don't know the answer, whoop, you're locked out. So you might want to hold off on buzzing until you're completely sure. Many questions will cue an audio file that you guys must identify. The players will answer in order that they buzzed in until the correct answer is given, and the round is over, or the question is over, I guess. And the player with the most points at the end of the game wins. So when we get to a question, you are welcome to buzz as soon as you know the answer. You don't have to wait for me to stop talking. I'm going to read the whole thing anyway, but I will still... Well, all right. I hope you know the answer, EG. Go ahead.
I'm ready.
I was so ready.
No.
I was so ready to do that.
All right. Well, I'll give you one mulligan. I won't force you to answer right now, but next time, whew, buddy, you better be ready.
Martin up, EG.
All right. Here's your categories. Now, find Jank. You can kind of eliminate because I didn't have time to do that. Next time we'll get to that. We got Nintendo.
Just for decor.
Yeah, I could delete that, but also I figured I'd leave it in there. We kind of changed that. I guess now it's your questions. I could just change that. But anyway, Nintendo, game OSTs, where that is, Pictionary, who am I, and your questions. Note to editor, change that. All right, round one, Nintendo. I'm going to read the whole question. You can answer at any time.
I'm ready to buzz.
All right.
So we can buzz even before you finish.
Yeah,
asking,
if you
right?
want, but you better know the answer. I mean, technically, there's no penalty for missing. So if you don't know the answer, you're not going to know it anyway. But when it gets to the audio, and stuff like that, you might want to hold off on just buzzing because, like I said, there are a couple that take a little bit to get recognizable. All right, first question. What are the 3 highest grossing Nintendo franchises? And I am not counting Wii as its own franchise. So if you look at the sales like Wii Sports and stuff like that, it's going to come up. I took out anything with Wii in it. All right, we got we got 2 people that have not buzzed, so they might not know. But EG, you are number 1.
Oh, no,
So would
that
you
was just
like
my
to
joke.
take your guess at the 3
yes.
highest grossing Nintendo franchises?
Okay. Do we have time limits? Well, we'll find out.
Potato's probably
Mario?
Googling it right now while everybody else is
No, I'm
already
not.
buzzed in.
I'm not.
One.
Oh my
No.
What would you say?
Nintendo. Mario for sure.
Okay.
Is that a franchise? Yeah, I'm gonna say Mario.
Yep.
Zelda for sure.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna throw in. Oh, the third one's the hard one.
That's where I'm stuck.
Shoot. Mario.
It's not. Once you
Zelda,
realize what it
okay.
is, you're gonna be like, oh, that's obvious.
Well, I'm gonna go with my favorite, Smash.
Ooh, that's incorrect. So now, Nunu, it's your turn.
It's right in my heart.
Name your 3 choices, Nunu.
Mario, Legend of Zelda, and Kirby.
Ooh, that's incorrect. Double jump.
That's me.
Ooh.
I'm gonna go Mario, Zelda, and the highest grossing franchise of all time, Pokemon.
You are correct. Now here's what's crazy. Mario is actually first on the list. Pokemon is second, and Legend of Zelda is third because it counts all the little sports games and stuff too.
Hi, Legion.
Now here's what's weird. What do you think number 4 is?
Kirby.
Smash.
Donkey Kong.
It's Game & Watch,
Wow.
which goes back
That
way
is
from
back
back.
in the day. Now, I would have thought Pokemon would have been first too, but according to the research I did, Mario comes up as first. I still am skeptical about that, but at least those 3 are correct.
Pokemon includes like the anime, toys.
That's true.
Like, Pokemon
it's probably
as a
counting
whole.
just video
Yeah.
games.
Yeah.
And
All
those
right.
have been dead to me for a few years.
Next
Exactly.
question.
Do
What-
you have to reset the buzzer?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Bloop. All right. What item in Link's Awakening lets Link jump, despite jumping not being a standard ability in most top-down Zelda games? I need the name
Oh, God,
of
I
the
don't
item.
remember.
Right, Nightmare.
Rabbit head.
Oof.
I don't know.
Boy, that wasn't
Good
even
guess.
close.
Good guess.
I'm not going to say it was
Oh.
a good guess. Next, and nobody else has even buzzed in. Okay, double jump.
Okay. Do I need to know the exact name?
If you're close enough, I'll give it to you.
Isn't it like a feather?
Is a feather. You got to take at least a guess on the first part.
The leap feather. I don't know.
Oof. All right, well, if no one else gets closer, I'll give it to you. But EG, what do you think it is?
Rubber socks.
You knew part of it was feather, so I you know what? If we were doing negative points, that would be the first awarded.
Man, I literally just
Hey,
played this.
where's my point?
All right, well, nobody else has buzzed in, so we're just gonna skip. Oh yeah, you know what? Double jump. I will give you a point since you were the closest. It is actually fox feather.
I was referring to like from the last round.
Okay.
Yeah, he
okay.
had 2 points.
There we go.
Allegedly.
Either way, I still gave you a point
Allegedly.
for that one. Yep. Yeah, if I
Thank you.
forget, just remind me, because I got a lot to.
Reset the buzzer.
All right. Excluding Mario himself and not including the Pokemon series, which Nintendo characters appeared in the most retail games? Ooh. Potato, what's your guess?
Well, I accidentally hit the buzzer, but I'm going to say Donkey Kong.
That's incorrect. All right, Nightmare.
Kirby?
This is
Also incorrect. Nunu.
Yoshi.
Also incorrect. We got 2 left. All right, E EG.
Samus.
Incorrect.
Oh, wait. Can I guess again?
No, you can't.
Wait.
If we got second guesses, then yeah, I guess you would get the next guess since you were first, but if nobody gets it, we'll just move on. But once you see what it is, you're gonna hit yourself because you're like, oh, obviously.
I think I know.
Is the buzzer lagging at all? Because I buzz and my name's not popping up.
It is on my side. I see you.
Does it only do the
Okay,
top
cool.
3 for us?
No, maybe, but I see all 5 on my side. I'm gonna after your guess. Who was it? Yeah, EG already guessed. So yeah, Scoot, it's your guess, or nobody's gonna get
So-
this one.
When you say excluding Mario himself, does that mean anybody else in the Mario
No,
series?
just Mario the plumber himself.
Okay. I'm
It
gonna
can
go
be anybody else in the Mario franchise.
Luigi.
And you're right.
That was
knew
going
it.
to be my
I knew-
second guess.
The runner-up.
It's Luigi.
The runner-up is Bowser. So Luigi's been in over 200 games, and Bowser's been in over 150.
See, that's why I'm named after him.
Wow.
That's the goat. The goat.
All right. The buzzers are cleared. This character started as a villain, but is now one of Nintendo's most recognizable good guys. All right, Double Jump, you are first.
Oh no.
Again.
I'm gonna go with Donkey Kong.
And again, you're right.
Ooh.
Man, he's running
Pretty
away
good,
with
pretty
this
good.
one, guys. Running away
I told
with
you,
it.
stupid Nintendo stuff, dude. I got it.
All right, we're gonna clear. We're gonna clear and move on. First appearing in F-Zero for the SNES before breaking out into the Smash Bros. Series, this captain didn't get his full name revealed until F-Zero GX. Now, you probably thought I was talking about Captain Falcon, and I am, but I need to know his full name. So,
Nope, never
EG,
mind. Then.
You sneaky.
that's why I said you gotta be careful.
He
He got his full name revealed in F-Zero GX. Trust me, I did not know this until I started researching it, so if none of y'all get it, I will... No shame, because I didn't know it.
My guess was gonna be Captain Falcon. That's my guess. Captain Falcon.
I mean, I can't give it
That
to
was
you.
going to be mine too.
Well, unfortunately...
Does anyone
that's-
know his full name?
That's incorrect.
All right, it's double jump
Thank
if
you,
you have
Nightmare.
an answer. I'm going to put a time limit, though, because technically you guys could just start Googling now because everybody else is gone.
yeah.
So if you don't know the answer now, I'm just going to move on.
Honor system.
I'm gonna go
You
with
say we're cheaters?
Punch Falcon.
It is Douglas
Wait.
J. Falcon.
What?
I
Trust
thought you were
me.
gonna tell me that was right.
I did too
Oh
for
my
a
God.
second.
Can you
That's his
imagine?
name.
I was like,
I would have threw my
Punch
headphones
Falcon.
down and been like, "What the hell?" Punch Falcon? No, it's Douglas J. Falcon. Apparently, it's DJ Falcon. I did not know that, and nobody should know that. Why would you? All right, let me
gross.
clear the buzzers. Now, again, you might want to be careful about buzzing in too soon. Now, some of these you might know instantly, like this next one. I'm pretty sure. In Breath of the Wild, which champion pilots the Divine Beast Va Meadow? Hint: Wind.
I don't know their name.
Double jump.
isn't it like? Wait, no, Varuda. That's another divine beast, right?
I can't say. Is that your guess?
That'll be my guess. I don't know.
That's
my brain
wrong.
is.
Okay. Anybody else?
Thank
Wind.
I don't know.
Tricky.
Who is the wind person from Breath of the Wild?
When?
Nunu.
Who said we know how to
It's
read?
the Birdman.
It is the
It's a
Birdman.
Birdman,
What's his
but-
name? He says something. Something's
I know
Gale.
the one from
Something's
Spears of-
Gale. Potato.
Regali.
Oh,
Ooh, that's close enough. I'll give it to you.
Rivali's gale is now ready.
It's Rivali.
Ravioli.
oh man, that
Yay.
one hurts.
Rivali.
All right. On to the next. Clear the buzzer. In the Animal Crossing series, what is the name of the raccoon who runs the store and real estate business? Double jump again is first.
Tom Nook.
And you are again correct.
This game's
It came out.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
it's Scoot's modded Switch. It
Y'all are
gives them
gonna
a
have to.
leg
Y'all
up
are
on
gonna
Oh,
have to.
don't even.
Y'all are gonna have to
Jake
do
has
some
one, too.
catching up. It's true. It's true. I do have one. Don't tell Nintendo.
No, no, don't admit it.
Don't do Nintendo.
Is there,
Yeah,
is there gonna be any
Nintendo.
point where
5 points.
is there gonna be any point where we can like wager points?
So yes, kind of. There's a mechanic at the end that you can kind of risk more to get more points. So there will be a chance to catch up.
Gotcha.
But yeah. All right,
You
next.
gotta get points to risk points.
Buzzers are cleared. Which Zelda tile introduced the ability to rent items instead of finding them in dungeons? Double jump again. You guys are just gonna have to start because he's buzzing instantly. So y'all are gonna have to just. Y'all are just gonna have to.
He's googling. He's googling.
No,
I need an
well,
answer.
that is a little quick to go. I believe A Link Between Worlds.
Again, you're correct.
Nice AI.
Scoot
Scoot.
off to
Thank you.
to a 6-point lead.
Probably got
No,
Red
a
Team
five-
top
And
A
6 points is hard to
5-point
come by
lead.
when it's 1 point. It's 6.
Yeah,
oh yeah,
five.
well, that's true. That's true. You got one. You got one. You're hanging in there.
Dude, if you
The
win,
rest of
you have to
y'all,
change your profile
shame,
picture.
shame.
Me?
Yes.
Who is this? Double
Ah,
jump
dang it.
again
That's Scoot.
Charles Martinet.
and again.
That's just
Charles
Scoot.
Martinet.
Oh.
This is getting unfair now. All right. Let me clear the buzzers. Again, y'all are just gonna have to start going, I think. The third game in its series, this SNES game was so good it co-inspired the name of an entire genre. Third game in its series, it's a SNES game. co-inspired the name of an entire genre. If you know anything about me, it's actually my favorite genre of games.
Hmm.
All right, I'm gonna buzz. You got 5 seconds.
Am I
Yeah, it's easy, right?
am I up?
Yeah, it's you. It's you. EG.
Oh shoot! Dungeon crawler. Dungeon crawler.
No, that's
thought you were-
incorrect. Did you say dungeon crawler? That's wrong.
Yeah.
Nunu.
Resident Evil.
Ooh, that's a bad guess. No. Double jump.
Oh.
I'm just
Super
kidding with ya.
Metroid and Castlevania inspired the Metroidvania series.
This isn't
Or
fair
genre,
anymore.
rather.
Super Metroid is the answer.
It's not even a good game.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Hey, well, you were right, Nunu, about Resident Evil. I do love Resident Evil.
I got confused because Resident Evil inspired like the horror genre. After
It did create the survival horror genre.
Yeah.
That's why when you
When
the
I
first
see-
Resident Evil game, the first thing that pops up, it says enter the survival horror. Okay, here we go. Let me clear the buzzers. And
Oh, boy.
oh, we're in the next round. Game OST. So how this is gonna work?
What is
I
this?
am going to
Soundtracks.
read a clue.
Oh, okay.
And then I'm going to play music for you. And you have to name the game that the song came from, not the name of the song. You got to name what soundtrack this game is for, or this song is for.
Okay.
Or, yeah, game, whatever. You know what I'm saying. All right.
Yeah.
We are gathered here today to listen to this song that was featured on what video game soundtrack? Double jump.
I know Donkey Kong 64.
Incorrect.
I don't know.
Nightmare.
Zelda Breath of the Wild.
Incorrect. EG.
Oh my
I know
gosh.
it.
It's Kingdom Hearts. Okay. My guess is going to be Sanctuary.
Ooh, I don't need the name of the song. I need to know which game.
Oh, Kingdom Hearts 1.
Ooh, so close. So close. Anybody
I think
else?
this on the Dolby game console.
I don't have a guess.
No, you should know this.
Wait, the song currently playing right now?
Yeah.
Yes. What do you do? What? All right, Nunu.
Kingdom Hearts 2?
Oh, you got it. That is Dearly Beloved
yeah.
from Kingdom
Fuck,
Hearts
yeah.
2.
Dearly beloved.
So did you get my
I
clue?
haven't
We are gathered here today, Dearly Beloved. Very clever.
Nice.
Very clever.
Oh, that
Thanks.
was-
Good
Good
job.
Good
Good
job,
job.
Jank. Good job, Jank.
That's a great question, actually. I like that.
I like that song. Someone sent that to me.
I can send all of these to you.
I've
when
never
you're
played
done.
any. Yeah, I've never
Kingdom-
played
I
any
want to
Kingdom
get.
Hearts games.
Potato should play the first Kingdom Hearts. I think. She's a big Disney fan.
Yeah. We got Nunu about to play Resident Evil 7.
Oh,
Yes.
that'll be great.
I just finished that.
Nice.
Okay, here we go. The buzzers are cleared. I'm going to read the clue, then I'll play the song. Don't buzz in until you know it. The perfect track to eat sweets to. This song is featured in what video game franchise? Nunu.
Kirby.
That is correct. That is Gourmet
What?
Race.
Wow.
Holy!
That's
No, no.
the-
Originally
Yeah.
composed for Kirby
Damn.
Superstar, this has become an anthem for the Kirby series. Song title, Gourmet Race.
Ooh,
All right.
this is- ooh.
Good one.
A track so good,
Yeah.
it'll make you forget all about how you totally made that effing jump. This song is featured on what video game soundtrack? This one takes a bit. Potato! You can answer.
Donkey Kong Country 2.
That is correct. This
Wow.
is Cannon's Clanky, often referred to as Mighty Melancholy from Donkey Kong Country 2.
Wow.
These are all your covers, right?
Yeah, these are all covers that I made for this game.
Incredible, dude.
Damn.
Give me my point.
Oh, incredible.
You didn't give Nunu her points.
Oh yeah, let me go back. You know what? I don't think I've given anybody points in a while now that I think about it.
You want me to?
So
I
you
think
have,
Nunu
no
and I
right.
should both
you have
have
two
two.
more, I think.
I
Yeah,
had
Nunu has...
2.
Yeah. Okay, I think
got
that's
one.
correct. I think that's correct.
I got 0.
Woo woo.
All right, let's clear the buzzer and let's move on. Let me go back to this. Jeremy Soule composed this track way back in 2002, but would revisit it again 4 years later. This song is originally featured on what video game soundtrack? Hint, this game is also in Jank's top 5 games ever.
Yo, I
EG.
don't know any of these songs.
This one
Morrowind.
takes a bit to get to the melody. That's why I said you gotta...
My guess is Morrowind.
Oh my god, you're correct. It is Morrowind.
Whoa!
This
I like that I
Morrowind was
haven't
my
gotten any of these right. That
This is
that are
Call of
your
Magic
favorites.
from Morrowind. It also reappeared in Oblivion and Skyrim briefly. For a bonus point, EG, can you name that character?
Yeah.
Like their actual. I know the race. That character from.
Or if you can come close enough.
Hi, Da Vinci.
Oops, hold on, let me...
It's insane.
This character appears in every main Elder Scrolls game since 3.
What's that character's name? I'm gonna say the Night Mother.
Nope. Close. Not really, but it's Maik the
I
Liar.
appreciate it.
Maik the Liar is
Oh, of course,
infamous.
of course.
Infamous
Isn't
in
he
Elder Scrolls.
I think he
He's
gave
a
me a
traitor.
potion that made me jump.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
betrays you. He's kind of like the dude
I like-
from Elden Ring and the Dark Souls games. I can't remember his name. Who's always backstabbing you, the bald guy. All right,
I think I can
got
speak
a
for the rest
point.
of us. We were all gonna say
you
that.
did, and I gave
Yeah.
it to you.
Totally.
All right,
was gonna say
this
Ninja
melody has
Gaiden.
appeared in many games in this series, but what was the first?
The buzzer.
Can you say the buzzer?
Well, that's EG. EG's there. EG, what do you think?
I didn't buzz.
Oh, that was from last time. Nunu.
Final Fantasy X?
So, that's incorrect, but you're on the right track. Double jump.
Final
Remember,
Fantasy
The question is, when was the first? That's also incorrect. This was one of the ones that surprised me as well.
I buzz now. I don't know if I'm
EG.
next or not. I'm gonna say Final Fantasy 4.
Ooh. Anybody else? Does anybody else want to guess? Potato.
Final Fantasy 2.
Nightmare.
Fantasy 1. I don't know.
Nightmare,
Wait,
you
is
are
it-
correct. It is Final Fantasy.
Ah.
Now here's the
You gotta
interesting
send me
part.
that. That is so good.
Here's the interesting
Wait.
part. Prelude has, or it was originally called Crystal Theme, has appeared in every mainline Final Fantasy except Final Fantasy X-2. I did not know that until I started researching this. So yes,
cool.
Nightmare, you have a
Jeff,
point
I did
now.
not say 16.
Thank you.
I thought one was like.
Shut up, dude.
I thought one was 2 on the nose.
That was good, Nightmare. You did good.
So yes, it was originally called the Crystal Theme.
Yeah.
So yes, like I said, some of these are straight up one-for-one covers I made, and the other ones are like you got to let it simmer a little bit before you guess. Let me reset the buzzers. All right. This is the main theme of what game? There's no clue to this one. You just got to tell me what it's from. Double jump. You better know. I don't know how you can know, but
I don't know. The original sounds made me think of Metroid. I'm wrong.
Not Metroid. Nightmare.
Halo.
You are correct. It is Halo.
It just played.
Whoa!
You just heard it, right?
The melody
lost
just
it?
came on when he buzzed,
Yeah.
so there's no way pretty much you can know it before that. But Nightmare, you're catching up. Look at that.
Lucky
All right,
bug,
all
lucky bug.
right. Okay. Nightmare, I'm coming for that string.
All right.
Played Halo.
Composed
said
by
buzzer?
Gareth Coker, this soundtrack is beautiful from beginning to end. What game was this track composed for?
Restart the buzzer.
Potato.
Ori and the Blind Forest.
That is correct.
Good one.
It is Ori and the Blind Forest. We're getting a competitive game now, finally.
This is awesome.
Only because I've been playing it recently.
This song is
Dude,
so pretty.
ask me any Nintendo trivia. That's
Got
it. I peaked.
All right, one of the most hype menu screens ever. This track will have you ready to take on all challengers. Where was this track first featured? Double jump.
Super Smash Brothers.
Which one?
Is this? This is
I can
Melee.
hear the announcer going in the song.
That's Melee.
He said yes.
This is
he's
Melee.
committed.
This is Melee.
That's my game. Oh my
You're
god,
correct.
Jeff's in here.
Yep.
Jeff is a buddy I know in
Alright.
real life. He roasts me for playing Melee. Please, can we move
Melee
on?
is great. Come on now. Nothing to be ashamed of.
Melee is great.
Let me reset the buzzer. The second song from this series featured today. That's a little clue. This track was composed by the legendary Nobuo Uematsu. You know, okay, EG.
To Xanakind or Xanakind.
Wow. Okay, I'm gonna play the song,
That's
but
2 points, if that's right.
that's 2 points.
Yes.
I'll give you
That's-
2
that's
points.
Yep.
insane.
He got it just
That
off
is
the
insane.
clue.
Nice.
That
That's
is
my-
insane. I don't know how you
That is
did
my
that.
song.
He
That's
really
my
likes
song.
Final Fantasy X.
That's the first song I learned on piano.
That's awesome.
It's a fun song to play on guitar and keyboard, piano. All right.
And also, Noebu is just a goat.
All right. Let me reset. No clues here. Just name that series. This is going to go quick, so be ready. Nightmare.
Pokemon?
It is the Pokemon series.
Damn.
That is crazy.
That was good, Nightmare. That was good.
Nightmare. Proud of you, buddy.
Wow.
All right. And next we got. Let me reset the buzzers. Whether it's couch split screen or online play, when this theme hits the screen, you know things are about to get competitive. Double jump.
Hello.
Oh no. I know this. I know this song.
I need an answer now.
Sonic.
Ooh, incorrect. Potato.
Oh god, I don't know.
Nunu.
Oh my god. I know.
You are
Yeah.
correct. It is Mario Kart Deluxe. Mario Kart
Arcade.
8.
Dang it, I was gonna say that.
Nunu with another point.
Sorry, I've been playing World.
That's true. The music in World is really good. All right, now we're
When did
on
I get
to the next category, where that is. This is another audio category, but you got to be a little more specific this time. You got to tell me where it is that this song takes place. You can't just tell me the game or the name. I need to know where you are when you hear this song.
Oh boy.
All right, let me
I don't
reset the
remember this.
buzzers. We're good. This recurring location appears in multiple games in this series and is almost always accompanied by this theme. Double jump.
Do I really need to answer?
Yeah, you gotta answer.
Wait, let's
You
be real.
buzzed.
This is Kakariko Village.
All right, it is Kakariko Village.
Hello.
Oh, so cute.
Collusion. You put that question in there.
All right. Okay, composed by Koji Kondo. This song is both peaceful and oddly unsettling, at least to me. Where might you hear this theme? Double jump again.
Would hear this in either Dire Dire Docks or Jolly Roger Bay in Super Mario 64.
And that is exactly correct.
What the
Oh.
heck? You
Nice.
got both?
That's true.
Yes,
now you
sir.
didn't have to get
I guess
both.
I got it like that.
Wow. Let me go. Wow.
All right, let me switch back. Okay, internet legend tells of a song so unsettling, thousands of children were hospitalized due to unknown causes after reaching this infamous town. But that's just an internet creepypasta, so I'm sure you guys will be just fine listening to this. Would anybody like to take a guess before I play and set my headphones down?
Yes.
Double jump is your first.
So this is Pokemon Red, Blue, Yellow, Lavender Town.
Damn it.
You are correct.
Oh,
All right,
man,
that's
Hermione.
another point. I like the little ghost pop in there now. All right, let's switch out. This next one's a fun one. I like this one a lot. This was one of the ones that was fun to make. Modern yet somehow nostalgic, fresh but classic. While not the first theme track in this game, this track masterfully sets the tone for a beautiful new Odyssey. Where would you hear this track playing? Nunu!
I got a really much fun.
Did you take a guess?
Oh, this is Mario Odyssey.
Yes, but what?
Mario
Where is it? Where's it at?
Inside the Odyssey.
Ooh, that's incorrect. Nightmare.
On the menu screen.
Also incorrect. Potato.
Is it where you're selecting what world you're gonna go to?
Nope. Double jump.
I believe this is Cascade Kingdom.
Again, you're correct.
Oh,
it is
no.
Cascade Kingdom.
Shoot.
All right, let's give you another point. Not that you need it. All right. Okay, let me clear the buzzers. Reused throughout the years in a multitude of ways, this original Koji Kondo track sets a tense early tone in this all-time classic. Where did this track first play? Potato! I need to know where you hear it.
In the castle in Link to the Past.
That is correct. It's Hyrule Castle from A Link to the Past.
I thought that was the intro to Zelda 1 for a second.
It's been used a
I
bunch of
was
times.
like,
This was
I
the
know
first
it's
one.
a Zelda game.
I was
Yeah.
about to buzz that.
Wow.
You like wanted that melody.
I was
to
playing
come
Mario
back.
Kart again.
Okay, another reused classic by Koji Kondo. This track always plays in a very particular location. What is it now? No, not this one. The next one is probably my favorite one, but this one is another reused classic. So you should recognize it. I just need to know where you are when you hear this. Nunu,
Peach's Castle.
you are correct. It is Peach's Castle.
Good guess. Good guess.
All right, we got a barn burner for second right now. Now, this was my favorite of the whole thing. When I started making this, I was like, this is going to be stupid. And it actually is really awesome. Okay, we get it. Koji Kondo makes a lot of awesome music, and surprise, surprise, here's another often used track of his. For this, I will accept either a location or an action that causes this track to play. This track plays both in a particular spot and or when you are doing something. Double jump!
Oh, wait. Oh, this is, Okay, no, I gotta skip. I know this song. I swear my life.
I do too. I can't do it.
Easy!
This is,
Time's up. It's EG's guess.
One of the ranches and riding a horse.
Not quite, no. Anybody else?
I know this and I can't remember.
this is making me feel sick to myself. I know this song.
When you see it, you're gonna be like, oh!
Oh, dang, I'm gonna be so mad.
Somebody ring in. Take a guess. Nunu.
This is The Legend of Zelda whenever you're in or indoors.
One second. What was your answer?
Legend of Zelda whenever you're inside an indoors or an inn, something like that.
Oh, you are extremely close. Potato.
No.
Zelda when you're in a shop.
And you're correct. It is the
Oh,
shop
no.
minigame song.
You're close.
That was
the music
incredibly
was
close.
A little loud.
Okay, I'll
Over
turn
your
it down a
voice,
little
by the
bit.
way.
Yeah, kinda.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll turn it
Heads up.
down. That's
Thank
fine. Thanks for the heads up. Let me give Potato
Ooh,
another
Nuno,
point.
you got best viewers.
Ooh,
I better
get him in here.
All right,
Yeah, I
Come on in, best viewers.
we're back
That's
on
true.
it. Okay.
Best viewers. They're not cheap though.
Yes,
yeah,
another
we don't-
I'm just kidding. This one was actually composed by Naoto Kubo with help from Koji Kondo, but let's not focus on that. Kubo did an amazing job of matching the vibes of this area with music, and you can totally feel the redacted of this level. Where that is?
Well, I'll tell you where that be.
Sounds like Metallica.
I don't think so. The answer is not Metallica, if anybody wants to ring in with that.
Hey, she didn't buzz that.
It's true. That was a freebie. You guys get a freebie. It's not Metallica.
All right.
Another hint. We've already seen one song from this game today.
I don't know where.
Does anybody want to take a guess? EG.
Fossil Falls.
Ooh, that was Cascade Kingdom. That one's already been done.
Oh,
All right, Potato. But you're on the right track. That is the right game.
Oh, never mind then.
Nunu.
Is this the browser at the end of Odyssey?
Ooh,
The
not
browser level
quite.
that.
You guys are close. But also look at the hint. You can feel the blank of this level. All right, double jump.
Okay, so the blank of this level. I don't know. I don't know what that's a hint towards. I'm gonna go Bowser's Kingdom.
No. Nightmare, you want to guess? Or we'll just move on?
Move on. I don't know.
It is Sand Kingdom from Super Mario
Oh.
Odyssey.
I hear you now.
Yeah, but
Yeah. The beginning is really much. All right, this one should be pretty obvious to most of y'all.
No pressure.
Look, I didn't realize until after I made all these covers that like 90% of these shits is Koji Kondo. So yeah, here's another one. This plays in a very specific location, and it's the song name. Where that is? Double jump.
Gerudo Desert.
I'll give it to you. It is Gerudo Valley.
That doesn't seem right to me. I don't know. That doesn't count. Take this point away, coach.
All right.
Y'all want to hear a banger song? I don't know
No.
if anybody's ever heard of Nate Wants a Battle, but he did a song.
Oh,
called The
yes,
King,
I know him.
Inspired by
That's
The Legend
awesome.
of Zelda.
I'll check
Yeah.
that out. I
Phenomenal
know
song.
Nate knows. I know. Yeah, I've listened to a couple of his covers. All
Met him a
right,
few
here we go.
times. Nice dude.
Did I give you a
Ooh.
point? Yeah, I did.
Nice.
Okay, surprisingly underappreciated upon its original release, this track has gained massive popularity in recent years online. It's an undeniably catchy beat. The song only plays when a very specific thing occurs. What is it? Side note, I just learned Donkey Kong music legend Grant Kirkhope helped compose this soundtrack. I did not know till I was doing this research. Remember, I need to know where you hear this. Nunu.
007 GoldenEye, the first level. Oh wait, no, the start menu. The start menu.
We'll see. We'll see what everybody else guesses. If no one else is closer, I'll give it to you. Anybody else?
No.
All right, we're gonna give that to Nunu. We're gonna give that to Nunu.
Hell
Let me
Got
give her a
GoldenEye. That was
score.
nice.
That was quick. That was
Nice.
like
Yeah.
frame one.
This is
This
the
this song
pause
is so
screen
good.
music. Check that out. These graphics are insane, bro. Graphics literally can't get better
That's
than
sick.
this.
That's sick.
All right. This track should have been called the Heebie Jeebies because that's what it gave me when I played these levels as a kid. Instead, this track is named after the location where it plays. Where that is. Got that little pick scrape in there.
Oh, I know it.
No.
Double jump.
Okay, so can I explain the location?
Yes. If it's
This
if it's
is
good.
Pokemon Sword and Shield, where you find the box art Pokemon.
That's incorrect. Nunu.
Sword and
Oh.
Shield.
Is this in Mario with like the ghost? With
You are correct. It is the ghost house from Super Mario World. Nice job.
Hey, okay,
Nunu.
cool.
Nice job.
Nice, you know.
Catching up. We're catching up.
Oh,
Yeah,
That's you.
these are my favorite levels as a kid. I still will not forgive Odyssey for not putting a ghost world in Odyssey. The next Mario better have a haunted world. All right. Okay. Let me reset the buzzers. A little bit of a curveball here. This track isn't actually from a game per se, but it is infamous in the gaming community nonetheless, and should be familiar to anyone who owned a Wii, which is like everyone. Where does this song play? Nightmare.
No. It's wrong.
What? You rang in. You want me to skip you?
No.
You gotta make a guess. You might as well make a guess. You're locked out regardless.
What is it called? Hold on. The Wii shop, I don't know.
You're right. It is the Wii Shop channel.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, I got best viewers. Wait, did they just
Sorry,
Community?
in my language it's different.
All right, so let's turn this off. Now this is Pictionary. I'm gonna show you a screenshot from a game, and you gotta tell me what game it is. Now here's the catch. I gave the screenshots to ChatGPT, and I said, "Hey, draw this like an 8-year-old." So you're gonna see an 8-year-old's drawing of a video game, and you gotta tell me what game it is. So let me reset the buzzers. As soon as you know it, buzz in. Nunu,
Whoa.
Baldur's Gate 3.
you are correct. That is Baldur's Gate 3.
That was actually
I like
pretty
this. I like going the back
That
and
was,
forth.
that was
That's
actually
cool.
really good. I like the crayons.
Yeah,
Yeah.
some of these came out really good. I love this. All right,
That was
let me
actually
reset.
really good.
Let me reset the
I was
buzzers.
afraid it was gonna be too.
No. They're pretty good. So I was like, I don't know what 8-year-old you guys know, but this is the best drawing I've ever seen by an 8-year-old. All right, here we go. Tell me the game. Double jump.
Tears of the Kingdom.
That is correct.
Did I just hear a kitty?
Oh yeah, that's Maisie.
That's amazing.
Oh,
Easy.
I like watching that. It's funny. Okay,
That's insane.
and here we go. Let me reset the buzzers. Potato.
Only because I'm playing this right now. Minish Cap.
That is correct. It is The Legend of Zelda Minish Cap. All
really
right,
guessed.
on to the next. Let me reset the buzzers, and we're ready.
Did you give me my point?
Yes, I did. You got 6 now. Tell me the game. EG.
Biohazard.
Ooh, that's well. Actually, you know what? That's right. That's right. I guess.
I was
Resident
going to
Evil
say,
7.
wait, what?
Whoa,
Yeah,
whoa.
Resident Evil
whoa.
7 is listed as Biohazard.
Biohazard. My bad.
So you're right. You're right.
I could have clarified.
Nice.
Look at that. I like how it makes everybody so happy.
Your little
It
smile.
does.
The dude in the hood cracks me
Whoa.
up. It cracked out. All right. Next. Oh, hold on, let me reset the buzzers. Tell me the game. Nightmare.
Me at the zoo. I don't know.
Incorrect. Nunu.
The Last of Us?
That is correct. It is The
Wait,
Last of
what's
Us.
Isn't me at the zoo the first ever YouTube video posted?
That's awesome if it is.
I was
Can you
so
imagine if I
confused.
pulled that out? I'm like, this is actually a screenshot from the first ever YouTube video.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on to the next. Let's reset the buzzers.
Why is there a giraffe?
Yeah, there's giraffes in The Last of Us. It's the best part of the game.
I didn't know that.
All right,
Perfect.
EG, you got that one quick.
Final Fantasy 10.
You are correct.
Oh,
Oh, I love it. I love it.
That's
How
such a
good is that
cringe
game? I wanna
scene.
play
It's such a
it.
cringe scene.
It's so good.
It was so
I
good at
played
the
it
time. I was like,
recently.
oh my god, this looks amazing. Reset the
Playing it
buzzers.
recently, it doesn't age too well.
No, I haven't played the remaster or whatever it is. That not even a remaster, but the re-release.
Nope. They have
The
turbo
10,
mode. That
10,
helps a
2HD.
lot.
Oh yeah.
Turbo mode, you can just
All right,
breeze through fights.
Nunu.
Overcooked?
Ooh, incorrect. Potato.
That's
Sims.
The Sims.
That is
Oh,
the Sims.
of course.
Everybody's
forgot.
it looks like they're like yelling. They're
Partying.
not even concerned. This guy's concerned, but they're like, "Yeah, go fire!" All right. We reset the buzzers. EG.
Specific game? Oh, it's Pallet Town, but Pokemon?
Ooh, I'll give you 2 points. I was gonna say for a bonus, you can name the town, so I'll give you 2 points for
Pallet
that.
Town.
Very cool.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah,
It's
you're lucky
Pallet
my
Town
mouse
from the
just
Pokemon
died.
series.
Yeah,
Mm. Sure.
You better get that taken care of.
Yeah, nah, it's plugged in now. Don't worry.
Okay. Here
Coming for
we
17.
go. Double jump.
Roller Coaster Tycoon.
That is correct. It is Roller Coaster Tycoon.
He wasn't lying.
All All right, on to the next.
17.
Ooh, okay, Nunu, you're first.
Um,
My-
I'm losing it. Elder Scrolls.
Yes. Yes, that's your guess. That's it. You're out. That's done.
Yep, that's incorrect. EG.
Elden Ring.
That is correct. It's Elden Ring.
Oh,
Oh,
goodness.
What is going on?
I had no
My
idea. I was
light-
gonna say Breath of the Wild.
light is freaking out right now. You were gonna say Breath of the Wild for real?
Dude, I don't know. I've never played Elden Ring.
Oh, really? You should play it. It's a good game.
Really?
Bob Goat. Bob.
All right, let's clear
Hello.
the buzzers.
Hello.
Double jump.
Rogue Port, Paper Mario: The Thousand-Year Door.
You are.
You're missing something
absolutely-
there.
Yeah,
That was very specific.
ChatGPT didn't like the noose for whatever reason.
Yeah.
Oh,
That
I
is
see.
correct.
Yeah.
For whatever reason.
Let me. Light went away, so I just gotta turn my ISO up. Okay,
I'm lost.
I love that
let's
game.
go. Let's go.
It's a great game.
EG.
shoot. I jumped the gun. That is
I know it, but I don't.
Shadow of the Colossus.
That's correct.
Yes.
It is Shadow of
Yes.
the Colossus.
Attack on Titan.
Attack on Titan.
All right. EG storming back.
Oh yeah.
All right. Nunu.
Hello, neighbor.
Oh my. Yeah,
Oh,
no, it's
Legion
not
would be so
Eleanor.
mad at you. Legion would be
Double jump. Double
mad.
jump.
Say Resident Evil 4.
That is Resident Evil 4.
Of course,
Oh.
it's. What was
Just
I
kidding.
thinking?
I thought that was
Hello,
Dead by
neighbor.
Daylight.
Another one I like about this is the guy smiling behind the fence. Like it barely sees it. He's like, "Hey, what's up, neighbor?"
Hey.
Hey, Bob. Hello.
Hi. All right, here we go again.
I can't press the button.
EG.
Fortnite.
That is Fortnite.
I couldn't press the button.
Nightmare. I thought I was gonna have to.
I thought Nightmare
Fighting
would get
for
that one for sure.
Yeah.
I couldn't press the button.
Oh man. Oh man. You know,
Oh,
if
did
it
your
would have been
mouse
like a
switch?
second off or something, I'd have been like, okay, awesome. But no, you were way off. I don't even think. I still don't. I don't think you've buzzed yet. Is the issue. All right, here we
Is it
go.
working for you, Nightmare?
Yeah, it's good.
EG.
Witcher 3.
That is the Witcher 3. Man, EG is storming back in this round.
He knows his stuff.
It's true. It's true.
I'm a visual guy.
All right, and we're on to this. EG again.
Shoot.
This is a tough one.
I was
This
gonna
is a-
say. Okay, I'm gonna say something.
Okay.
I thought it was Obscure 33. It's not. It's Bioshock, whatever that other game is. Skies of Liberty, I don't
Man,
know.
you are so close. You're on the right track. You just don't have the right name. Double jump.
Nobody else gets it.
Yeah, if no one else gets it, I'll give it to you.
I don't know. I'm gonna say Tears of the Kingdom for the floating island.
Oh, well, that's unfortunately incorrect. All right,
Correct,
EG,
correct.
EG, I'm gonna give it to you. It's
Guy?
Bioshock Infinite.
Infinite. Yeah.
Oh, that was my next guess.
Flying
Yeah, I
High.
know.
Infinite.
That's what we were all thinking.
I knew it
right?
was Bioshock.
All right, let's move on. Double jump.
That is Hyrule Temple from Super Smash Bros. Melee.
It is. It's
Can you
from
see the time
Ultimate,
difference?
but
Well,
either
okay,
way.
hold on, pause.
Either
It
way.
originated.
Can you see the
Yeah.
time difference in the buzz, Jink?
No, it just shows it
curious.
was very close. It was like a millisecond difference.
The modded switch coming through clutch.
It was basically simultaneous, but his came in a little before. Don't worry, the
Get you
last
next time.
category,
Yeah,
some
I'm
of the
waiting,
points
EG.
were 10.
Oh,
All right,
Whoa.
here we go.
I have a chance.
Double jump again.
Do I gotta be specific with which game exactly?
yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Ah, shoot. Animal Crossing New Leaf.
Ooh, I'll give it to you. It's New Horizons.
New.
But yes, you are correct. Okay,
Wait, what's the leaf one?
there is another one. There is. I think it was New Leaf. There was something.
New Leaf.
Something Leaf. What is it?
I don't know.
The GameCube version was Leaf. I can't remember what it's called though.
What about the
Yeah.
3DS one?
I think Scoosh should
I think
lose,
it was
like,
just called
10
A New
points
Leaf.
for that.
Animal Crossing: A New Leaf. For the
Do I
GameCube,
get
think it
points
was.
if I settle this? If I tell you which ones are which?
Yeah,
I'll give you a
her-
point.
yeah,
I'll give you
yeah.
a point if you do.
Yeah, I think
All
it was the 3DS one.
City Folk is on the Wii. New Leaf is on the Nintendo 3DS. And
Oh,
this
okay.
is New Horizons on the Switch.
Yes, you're correct.
I think
You've
give
earned
her
a
the
point.
points.
You've
She-
earned a point.
She
I
fought
don't-
for
It
it.
was impressive.
I can
yeah.
take a point away from you if you want me to. I mean, it's not like you don't.
Yeah,
have time
I
to
said the
spare.
completely wrong game.
Yeah.
I think it's fair.
Meow.
Yeah, I wasn't thinking about A New Leaf. I just knew that New Horizons. You were off by one word. Either way, we'll give it to New.
They are
Okay.
named really closely.
Oh, Nunu
Oh, wait,
is
was it-
first.
Is that Stardew Valley?
That is Stardew Valley.
I should have had that one.
Not to be
Should've had it.
confused with Doodoo Valley, which is what most of my farms look like.
Oh no.
Yeah, my farms are just awful. But that's okay. It's okay.
Yes.
It's not about how they look. It's how
No,
they
no, don't.
produce. It's all
Yeet.
about the capital.
Yeet.
Yeet indeed.
Nightmare.
Ah,
Ah.
Resident Evil. I don't know.
Incorrect. Nunu.
Silent Hill.
Oh, you're close. You're very close.
I played this on stream before my. Wait, is it me?
Yes, double jump.
Silent Hill 2.
It is Silent Hill 2. You were off by one number.
You were so
Nunu.
close, Minnie.
Oh my goodness.
All right, let's reset the buzzers.
Bob.
EG.
F-Zero?
That is F-Zero. Good job.
Dang it.
Nice, nice.
I saw cars and I guessed.
I got Bob chirping in my chat. Can I get an adult
Bloop.
over here?
Blue. No, Bob is perfectly welcome to rag on anyone he wants.
Ah.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Permission's been given.
EG.
Prince of Persia.
Yes.
I need the full name. Unless no one else gets it.
Sands of Time.
Oof. Nunu,
Number
you
one.
want to take a guess?
No,
If-
that's the Zelda game.
There
It
is a
is
Sands of
Prince of
Time. There is a
Persia.
Prince of
It's not Sands
Persia.
of Time because it's No, no, I don't know it.
It's the
I
most
don't
recent
know,
one.
No clue.
No.
No clue.
All right, I'll give it to EG because he was first and he was
Okay.
close. It's
I'll
Prince
take
of
those
Persia: The
pity
Lost
points.
Crown.
GG.
Oh,
Basically, Sands of Time. I mean,
Amazing game. Very good game.
I love the Sands of Time.
I haven't played it in a long time.
Sands of Time was great too. Lost Crown, I think, is even better. It's really good.
Sure.
Hmm.
All right. EG.
Hollow Knight.
That is Hollow Knight.
And there is no other one. Tier.
Yeah. God, don't get
Not
me
yet,
started.
soon.
Don't get
Don't
me
even get him
started on
started.
Silk Song.
Same.
God. I've been waiting and they just keep letting me down. Too hard for you. Nah, it's okay. It's okay. You can participate. All right, on to the next. Double jump. You better know this one.
Super Mario 64.
That is
Cool Mountain.
Super Mario 64. All right. Well, let's keep going. I don't know how many of these we have left.
Good as
Okay.
cheating.
Nunu.
I am.
Nunu, take your guess.
Minecraft?
Incorrect. Potato.
Donkey Kong Country 3.
That is Donkey Kong Country
Oh,
3.
Whoa.
Oh, I thought this was Winnie the Pooh.
It's even got funkies.
I see it. I can see
I
it.
know
there.
what you're
Yeah,
saying.
maybe. It does kind of look like
I
Pooh.
did, I
It
did.
also kind of looks like Banjo from Banjo and Kazooie. All right. Round 5, who am I? So this one works a little differently. I think there are rules here. Okay, there's a total of 8 characters to guess with 5 clues for each. Each slide you'll be given a clue to guess which video game character I am. You can guess at any clue, but once you guess, you cannot guess again. You'll get more points depending on which guess you correctly, or which clue you correctly guess on. So you're gonna DM me if you at the first clue. If you think you know it, DM me. You can't guess again though. If you're right, you'll get 10 points if you get it on the first clue. Second clue, you get 6 points. Third clue, 4 points. Fourth clue, 2 points, and fifth clue, you get 1 point.
So we're not buzzing.
There's no buzzing in this one. Everybody can score on these. But you can only guess when when you're ready to take the risk. The sooner you guess, the more points you'll get. But you're taking a risk that you might not get any points. So this is a good chance. If you're way behind, you might as well gamble.
Neat.
And if you're way ahead, you might as well just wait. There's no point in going fast. When you're ready to guess, you're gonna send me a message on Discord privately. I'll take note of where you are, and I'll give you the note. If you're not right, I'm not going to tell you you're wrong or not. I'm just not going to give you the points. All right. Here we go. The first clue for the first character. First debuted in 1985, but was not a playable character. The character did interact with the player, but you wouldn't typically call this character an NPC, though technically that would be correct. I'll also add... every one of these is possible to get off the base clue. None of these are impossible. They're just very hard. We've already got... Is that your guess, Scoot?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. I'm not going to tell you if you're right or not, but... Does anybody else want to take a guess? If you do, send me a message.
I did.
Ooh, Nightmare did. Okay, I'm not going to tell you if you're right or not. If no one else
Oh, wait,
wants
I'm
to
going to
guess-
make a guess. Hold on. I'm going to make a
Okay.
guess.
Okay.
But my whole entire Discord's on my stream, so.
I'll
I
say
think I spelled it wrong, but
we've got 2 good guesses. Ooh, okay. That's anybody else? We're gonna move on. Oh, it looks like EG's typing.
Nope.
Okay. All right.
So that's all I got.
We're gonna move on to the next clue. You guys will know yourself if you're right or not based on these clues pretty quick.
Okay.
Has appeared in over 150 games. While they are playable in a large number of titles, they only take center stage a few times, even having one game named after them.
Ooh.
So you 3 are already locked out. Nunu and Potato are the only ones that have not guessed.
forgot.
I guessed.
Oh, wait, yeah, you did. So who hasn't? I think Nunu might be the only one. Yeah.
Let's go to the next one.
All right, let's
forgot
move on to
one
the
did.
next.
Oh. Oh, yeah.
I see.
Huh?
I see.
Nunu, would you like to guess now?
I have no clue.
Since everybody else is locked in, you can just tell me if you want to guess.
What's this?
Can I guess the game title?
Well, it's not
No.
a title. You're guessing a character. I mean, I guess you could guess the
Just
name title of
consider
the
the
first clue, but
Yeah.
yes, you're guessing a character.
I see.
So remember, the first
Okay.
clue, debuted in 1985, was not a playable character. Appeared in over 150 games, have only had had one game named after them. And Jack Black.
I did send you my answer.
You
I
can just
hope
tell
it's
me.
not
Everybody
right,
else,
because
everybody else is locked in, so you can just tell me.
Is it Bowser?
It is Bowser. You're gonna get 4
Dang
points.
Well, I
Everybody
got
else
that
gets
wrong.
nothing.
Oh.
There was the 4th clue, and then there
I
was
was-
the 5th clue.
The right game. It's the right game.
It's Bowser's Inside Story, right?
I thought it
Yeah,
was
Bowser's
Peach.
Inside Story is the one game that they have a name after.
Okay.
Dang it.
All right. Created by David Jaffe, this character was originally designed to be wearing a full mask, but was later changed for the final design. If you would like to take a guess, you can message me. I'll give you guys about 30 seconds. If I don't see anybody message me, I'm going to move on. Like I said, these are hard. And you'll see based on the last one. If you would have waited one more clue, you probably would have got that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's
I'm
a
gonna
risk.
wait.
It's a risk. But if you're way behind, like Nightmare, I see no reason in you not trying. You might as
I
well
have
give
no
it a
clue who
shot.
David Duffy is.
Well, that's the point.
I don't
If you
know
knew
who
who
it
he
is.
was, it would probably be obvious. Somebody,
Yeah.
some people know who he is. All right, I'm gonna move on. I don't see any guesses, so we're gonna move on to the. Wait, hold on. Let me make sure. Okay, I'm gonna move on. I just saw Scoot's message. All right, first appearing in 2005, he went on to star in 8 more titles, spanning multiple epic locations and leaving a path of chaos in his wake.
Hmm.
I'll give you guys 30 seconds to think about it. If I don't see any answers, I will move on again. This is for 6 points.
Still don't got it. Still don't got it.
All right, we're going to move on. This is a puzzle clue. Picture clue.
Oh.
The character. Hold on.
No idea.
It's the character. Yeah.
Ooh.
Combine
think
the
it-
two.
no.
Combine the two, and you'll have a big clue. Right, EG sent me.
No.
Okay,
Oh.
okay. Nightmare also sent me. Okay. Anybody else? We're gonna move on. Otherwise.
Mm.
All right. Clue number 4.
Oh, I really don't know.
Ooh.
You guys now should know if you got it right or not. Anybody
Oh my
else? It
gosh,
looks
I
like
think I know. I'm trying to think of the
is
name.
typing. Nunu is typing.
Okay,
Mm.
I'm
Nunu,
gonna make
I'll
my
give
guess.
that to you. If that's the right answer, I would give that to you. All right, Potato. Scooter is
I don't
typing.
think mine's right.
Potato. That's basically the same thing that Nunu said. I'll give it to you both. So here, let me give.
Yeah.
Boom, 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 and
No
then
idea.
everybody's gotten it right so far.
Yes.
So I'm gonna
Nice.
move on.
Yes.
Last clue.
Who still needs to guess?
Actually,
I think it's fine.
yes, Scoot got it. I'll give it to him too, because a bunch of you guys said pretty much the same thing. It is Kratos from God of War.
Oh,
Nicely done. Nicely done.
Yeah.
I mean-
I
Now,
gave it to
it's
you.
the first person to get it, though, right? That gets the
No,
points?
everybody can get it. Everybody gets the points. You just
Oh.
get more points depending on when you guess it. So like I said, if you're in
Okay.
first place and no one's catching up with you, you might as well just hang tight until you're absolutely sure. But if you're way behind, you might as well risk it. All right.
Nini, what did you call him? Besides
Her-
Kratos.
Her and Potato both said, and Scoot also said the guy from God of War. So I just gave it to him.
I just said God of War.
Goated answer.
All right, here we
No
go.
kidding. What do you want from me?
First appeared in 1994 as a sidekick to his popular video game uncle. Who buzzed? We're not buzzing anymore. You just send me the answer on.
No, my hand bumped my mouse.
I know this one. All right, we got a couple answers. Ooh, okay. Okay. 2 answers so
Okay.
far. And
I feel. Well, I think mine might be wrong.
I know this one.
we're gonna
Thanks to
move
you.
on.
Oh, mine's totally wrong.
You can change it
Saw
now
the
if you
year.
want. I'll give you one chance to change
I don't know it.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Can I keep guessing?
I know. Uncle.
No, you can't
Oh, no.
guess again.
Ah, dang it.
So you're
Uncle
locked
Grandpa.
I didn't
out.
bet.
It's
I didn't bet.
Hold on. I gotta make sure. All right. here we go. Big fan of boom boxes. Hold on. First of all, I got to go back and give a couple people some points here.
Boom boxes.
Yes, sir.
What's that?
Okay, now I think I know it.
Yeah, I know.
All right.
I can't guess
My
again.
goodness.
Takes forever to do this. So
Is it
Scoop's
just a
gonna be
1
at
point increment?
34?
Oh.
Oh.
My heart.
Whoa. Okay, I'm gonna risk it.
All right, hold on.
Risk it
Make
for
sure
the
let me
biscuit.
make sure I got everybody. A
Thanks.
nightmare. Okay, nightmare's correct. So he gets 6 points.
Yes.
Oh. I don't care. I want that stream key.
Hey. Hey.
I
Okay.
want
I
that
want
stream
to. I want to
key.
guess again. I know it now.
It's too late.
Wait,
I'm not gonna win anyway.
Maybe.
All right, fine. You can guess again.
Tell me if I got it right though.
what if you wager points to guess again?
Ooh.
Yeah, I
Oh.
guess you could do that.
Ooh.
But then you would get double the points, so it'd almost be like
How about
it would almost
What if
be a good thing to wait because you could wager and then you make more points once you know it.
what if
Yes.
Did I get it right now?
Hold on, let me see.
you don't gain the extra points? You know what I mean?
You
Yeah.
did not get it
You
right.
still gain points. Ooh.
Shoot.
True. What if
Alright.
you lose the
We're
point?
gonna move on to the next clue.
Oh, wait, what?
Mhm.
Yeah, unfortunately, Nunu,
You-
you were not
you can do
correct,
this.
and neither was Potato. Everybody else is already correct, so we're gonna move on. Move this out of the way. I'll show you the rest here.
Oh.
Yeah.
Clue number 5. It is Diddy Kong.
Oh, I'm stupid.
No.
The first question, the
Uncle?
first clue was a
He did.
sidekick to his uncle.
Uncle,
You
yeah.
said
Donkey
Cranky Kong.
Kong.
Cranky Kong is like the grandpa. I think Cranky Kong is actually the
Leave me
original.
alone. Leave me alone.
Did you know Cranky Kong is the original?
Yeah,
Donkey
he's the
Kong?
original Donkey Kong from.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right,
I've
we're
gotten
gonna
the other
move
ones right
on.
regarding Donkey Kong.
Before becoming one of the most respected game studios in the world, this developer worked on much smaller titles before finally hitting gold when they created this character back in 1996.
Ooh.
So a couple
can't do
things to
this.
take note here. It's a very well-known studio nowadays. Back in the day, they were not very well known. This was their first big hit.
In 96.
No idea.
I have no clue.
Nunu is typing.
Okay.
Whoa.
Yeah, I know. I'm not gonna text. I don't know. I probably. I don't know. Why so old games? Why old games?
It's trivia.
Hey, yeah.
Cause we're old.
To be honest, I don't
Oh,
play a
yeah.
whole lot of
It's-
new games.
Wait for the next hint.
Yeah, all right, we'll move on. We'll move
Okay.
on. If nobody knows, I'm gonna move on. During his design stage, he was originally named Willie the Wombat.
Oh, I got this. That was good, 96?
No, I'm not even
Really?
gonna count that one because that's not a character.
Oh, I see.
That's a color.
All right, well,
Oh.
let me establish some points real quick.
So confused.
Scoot is up to
Hello, Tomato.
40 now.
I don't know if it's.
EG is
fuck.
also up 6 points.
I don't think.
I think it's that one. I don't know.
I'm gonna wait.
I watched
Nightmare. And we got another one for Nightmare. He's got 6 more. Puts him at 20.
I watched
Yes.
like a GDQ video of like cringe moments, and they kept saying one of these words, and it made me think of that.
Oh, okay. Anybody else before we move on?
Yay.
All right, here we go. After starting a few platforming classics, he ventured into a totally different genre of game and would star in a new series which is widely regarded as one of the best in the genre. I will give anybody else an extra 2 points if they can message me the name of the game that this is talking about.
I'm gone.
All right, Scoot gets another 2 points.
No.
Ooh, close, EG, but not quite. All right, we're gonna move on. Nightmare made a big comeback.
Did I? Yeah.
He's climbing.
Yeah.
Yes,
All
sir.
right, here
Yeah.
comes Nunu.
It's my
What
goat.
do you
All
got?
right.
Oh, and Nunu gets
I
it.
finally wrote it.
2 points for Nunu.
Oh.
All right, we're gonna move
Please don't
on
loss.
again. Last clue.
Okay, this is who I. Okay,
Yep.
I knew
That's a
that's
Willy.
who this.
Well, you should have
Go on
guessed when
back.
you thought. You should have.
Yeah.
Went on
Well,
your
I
hunch.
wasn't. I
Just have to risk it.
Yeah, you got to risk it when you're down.
More
You
than
just
his-
got to take a chance.
Potato? Tomato?
Hi, tomato. That is correct.
Hello.
So you get a point. It is Crash Bandicoot. All right.
Compensation.
A beautiful
The
smile.
star of a 2018 sequel to one of the most beloved games of all time.
Oh,
Hmm.
the star. The most.
I'll give you guys a
Okay,
few
this is
seconds. If
gonna
no
be-
one wants to take a guess, we'll move on. This one, if you could get this one. Yeah, this one's not too bad. My cousin actually got this one on the first guess, surprisingly. All right, here we go. The portrayal of this character earned his actor 5
man.
nominations and 1 win for best performance.
Wait.
Hmm.
No.
Yep.
Maybe,
No, Nightmare,
maybe.
you're right.
I can't tell you.
You're
I
right.
can't tell you if you're right or wrong until you type
I'll
it.
tell him.
No.
You're definitely right. dude.
EG is typing. Let's
No.
see.
Wait, is it the character name?
Yes,
or
you need
game
to name the character that I'm talking of.
Oh shoot.
I don't know if it,
Ooh,
I-
nightmare,
is
nightmare.
it?
Ooh, that's incorrect. Nightmare.
Okay, yeah. Oh, dang it.
Do
I
you
went
want to guess
both.
or you want to wait? I see you're
this is the second
typing.
clue.
First
I gotta
clue.
go for
Whoops,
it.
hold on. Let me go back to the Discord. First clue was star of a 2018 sequel to one of the most beloved games of all time. Second clue is portrayal of this character earned his actor 5 nominations and 1 win for best performance. And you're a correct EG. So that'll get you another 6 points.
Maybe.
Ooh.
He's catching up.
Oh, that's wild.
4-point difference.
It's all right, guys. I'm holding up last place.
Unfortunately, does not survive his adventure.
Oh my god!
Oh,
Oh, dude, that was on my mind.
it's actually not correct. I'm surprised. That's actually, I was not thinking about that, but that is close guess. I don't know what year that game came out. Ooh, not quite, Nunu. I'm sorry.
Oh man.
Scoot is also incorrect. So, Potato, if you want to take a guess or you want to move on.
Oh shit!
Move
Potato,
on.
I know for a fact you've played this game.
What?
Next clue.
Okay.
Wow.
Oh, it's Arthur
Oh,
Morgan.
yeah.
Okay.
All right. Well, you said it out loud, but I'll give it to you.
Well, everybody else guessed, right?
Hold on, let me see. I think so. You might be right. Yes, everybody
Yeah.
has guessed. You're right.
Nice.
GG.
All right. On to the next. That's 2 points for you. This was the
thought it
last
was
clue.
We got this. We got this.
All right.
Wow.
Created in 1991, he soon became the face of Nintendo's biggest competitor. We've got 2 answers already.
Gosh.
And that
I'm gonna
is going to be
guess.
10 points for
Me
Scoot.
too. Hold on. A Texas drop.
And let's
Please
see
tell me I
what
got this
EG
right.
said.
Please.
EG has also got another 10 points.
Oh,
You guys are staying neck and neck.
Oh man.
EG, get away from me.
you smell good, man. I like the way you
Yeah?
smell.
Let's see
Okay.
what Butterfly said. Butterfly is correct.
Oh, good. I'm so glad.
Nunu coming up. Okay. All right, Nightmare.
am I correct?
Nightmare. Another 10 points for
Yes.
Nightmare.
Okay, I'm the only one that doesn't know it.
Let's go.
Data, come on.
I think everybody did guess but you.
Oh, jeez.
It's okay. It's okay.
Drop the potato.
All right. Loves chili dogs.
Oh wow.
I'm a chili
Now,
dog.
this is a reference to the anime from the 90s or the cartoon from the 90s.
Okay, we'll go ahead and get to the next question then.
After years of competition, he finally made the leap to a Nintendo console in 2002 before co-starring in another Nintendo exclusive in 2007. But
I
remember,
legit
this
have
person
no idea.
This person was a big competitor of Nintendo, and now they've tied the knot, and this character does now appear in Nintendo titles. So I'll keep moving.
Sonic.
Yes, it is Sonic.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Last clue.
I'm not a huge Sonic player, so
I'll
I
take
was-
that.
Yes.
I was gonna scream at Nightmare. If you could get-
This character was not originally intended to be the franchise's mascot, but its design and popularity changed that.
Another. Oh, this is gonna be.
So a
What
character
separates
that
me
is
and
the
Scoot?
face of an entire franchise was not originally planned to be so, though.
Oh wait. Oh, this is the next one. Oh wait, hold on.
Yes.
yeah, we're not talking about Sonic anymore.
Yeah, this
Sorry,
is a new one. This is a new clue.
Or I'd
was-
assume so. I don't know.
You can take a guess if you want. If not, I'm gonna move on to
feel
the
like-
next
Um,
clue.
I know.
I'm gonna guess.
All right, EG is taking a guess. He's gambling. Can he
I need
overtake the
this to
lead?
get ahead.
Oh, okay. Let's see what Scoot says. He's typing.
No. I'm
Yeah, you can
holding
guess.
it in case if the next
No,
the
you
next
can
hint.
Okay.
Guess.
No.
That was not right, EG. Despite being a small,
Ooh.
non-evolved creature, this character has appeared in nearly every installment of a multimedia franchise since the mid-90s.
Oh.
Yep. I'm glad I did not send that.
Scoot.
wait, go
Please,
back to the first question.
Have
The
mercy.
character was not originally intended to be the franchise's
know it.
mascot, but its design and popularity changed that.
Throw.
Scoot is correct. And he is finally separating from EG.
I have no clue.
He was scratching at my ankles. I had to get away.
I sent you an answer.
Let me see what you got. Yes, potato is correct.
Ooh. Oh no, I
She's
haven't
at
said anything.
25 now.
What if
You can wait.
we can guess the original?
The original.
I mean, I'll give you an
curious.
extra point if you can name it, but
Trying to.
I would have to look it up because I'm not sure myself.
You trying to flex, Scoot?
I think so. I don't know. Either that or embarrass myself.
I think you might be correct, but I'm not going to give you a point because I don't know. I'll look it up later. I don't think it's going to matter. If it comes down to a point, we'll look it up. All right. Thunderbolt. Come on, guys.
Oh.
You got to get it at this point.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I got it now.
Correct, Nunu.
Mm.
No.
This was
Now everything else makes sense.
This is a lot closer, and I was I was worried there for a bit that it was going to be Scoot answering everything. All right, Nightmare, you're correct too. So that's another.
Oh. Yay.
Wait, how much did I give
Yeet.
you? You got 2 more.
Yeet.
Nunu. And then
I was.
where were you at
I was
before?
so
I
close
think
to
that's right. I
right
think
now.
you're at 32 now. That's 4 points. Okay.
Was-
All right, let's move on. to Electric Mouse. Has anybody not guessed? Oh,
I've
yeah,
guessed.
everybody's guessed. Everybody's
Yeah.
guessed. All right, it is
Pikachu.
Pikachu.
Nice. Was that your cover of Pikachu?
Yeah, that was me. I did that on guitar. Well, he technically first appeared in the U.S. in 1987. He made his first official appearance in 1998. This is a tricky one because
I'm gambling
technically
again.
he appeared in this game, but he wasn't, he wasn't officially named until 98. At least this version. That's another hint.
I feel like I know this answer, but I'm so scared to
Gamble.
gamble.
EG, I appreciate that you're taking a risk, but that's not correct.
Aw.
Well, now it's running away.
Like I said, this one is tough. If you don't know 100%, you might want to hold off a second. But Nunu is typing. Are you going to guess, Nunu?
Yeah,
Okay.
I am. Even though I'm
This
so
is probably
scared
the
right now.
hardest one to get off the first clue. I'll tell you that.
Oh man.
Since I gave you the chance, I will tell EG, I'll give you another shot. Since I gave everybody else a couple warnings and EG kind of just jumped in there. So
points.
EG, I will give you another shot if you want to wait till the next. Well, obviously you have no choice, but yes, I'll give you a shot if you wait till the next one. All right, we're gonna
Wait,
move
so
on.
I can send this?
Yes, you can send it if you want, but you're gonna be. You're gonna be locked out because I gave you plenty of warnings. I didn't give EG warnings.
I see. No, I'm gonna. Oh, I'm gonna wait.
Okay.
Okay.
Born the only male of an all-female race.
Oh.
What?
Okay. I'm glad I didn't send what
Okay,
I was gonna
okay.
send.
I don't know.
I'll
That's
give
just a
that to
shot
you.
in the
That's not the exact name I'm looking for, but it's the same deal. So I'll give you 6 points. Scoot. Yes, I'm actually looking for a specific name of this character, and that's why I said technically he appeared in 1987, but
Oh,
this
I see what
official
you're
name
saying.
was in
Okay.
1997. All right,
No clue.
Potato has made a guess. Yes.
Is it correct?
Yes, you are correct.
Yay.
I'll give you 6 points. All right. We're moving on. Yes, that is correct, Scoot. That was the name I was looking for, but I'll take what you said. Aliases include Aghanim, Demise, and Demon King.
I should have just sent it
Aliens.
last time to get 2 more points.
Oh, you got it like right at the buzzer. All right, that's 4 points for Nunu. All right, let's see. EG is correct also with 4 points.
Man.
No clue.
Yes, it is Piccolo, Scoot. King of the Gerudo.
I thought my first guess was going to be like.
I think everybody has guessed at this point except for Nightmare.
Yeah, I won't get it. And
Last
no clue.
Clue, silhouette.
Yeah, no clue.
It is Ganondorf.
Maybe if Nightmare wasn't such a hater.
Yeah.
It's true. It's true.
My first guess was Ness.
If I would have guessed it,
All
you
right,
know I
now
was
it's
cheating.
time for your questions. This is the last round, and there's only going to be 3 of them because yeah, there will be 4 because EG did send one in at the end. I'm not going to have you guys guess for an extra bonus points who said what because it's going to be very obvious. But you can't answer your own question, but I will give you 5 points. You know what? These questions are tough. So I'll give you 10 points for each answer, whoever buzzes in first. I hope you're still on the buzzer.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Hold on.
okay. I got this.
So if you buzz in first, I'll give you 10 points for answering correctly. Because these are tough. These are tough.
Except
right.
mine.
Here we go. What is blue but smells like red paint? Double jump.
Blue paint.
That is correct. Well,
Can I
red
get
paint.
1
You said
point?
red paint. It's blue, but smells like red paint. Red paint is the right answer.
Oh, so I can't get the 1 point to even it out. I don't know. My brain just.
I can give you 1 point if you want to give you nice 69, dude.
But we won't. We won't count
Dude.
it. It's just for a visual.
Okay.
Nice, nice.
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 Yeah, dude.
Oh,
Yeah.
Nice.
All right. Now these are tough. In Super Mario Sunshine, writing Yoshi adds one instrument to the background music. What's the instrument? Nunu. Nunu, you buzz in
Bongos?
first. Bongos, I will accept. That is correct. Drums or
Whoa.
bongos. So that's 10 points
Oh,
for
cool.
Nunu.
Yay.
That was Scoot's question.
Yes.
Good question.
Like
Good
I said,
question.
it's going to be pretty
Thank
obvious
you.
who asked what. Okay, reset. In Harvest Moon 64, you can gain unlimited friend points with Karen by showing her what?
Oh no. She just told me. I can't remember.
There's a glitch in the game that will let you get unlimited friend points by showing the character something.
This question sounds weird, but
Yeah, this is like, when I saw these questions, I was like, nobody's gonna know these. Double jump.
By showing her your manager.
No. You know what's funny? The way Nunu phrased this to me, she was like, "You can get points with Karen, but wait, Karen will give you unlimited points by showing her what?" And I was like, the way that's phrased is she shows you what? Does she show you? So I had to rephrase. Okay, EG for 10 points.
Music box.
Oh, unfortunately, that's incorrect.
Shoot.
Anybody else want to take a guess?
Nope.
uh,
Come on,
Nightmare.
Nightmare.
the cats. I don't know.
You know what?
Cats.
Nightmare,
Whoa.
I'll give that to you. That's pretty close. It's dog.
What?
Ah,
I'll
Yeah.
give it to you, Nightmare.
yay!
Nice.
The people that love Stardew Valley, Harvest Moon did it first.
Yep.
All right, here we go.
Thank you, Maisie.
Reset the buzzers. This is the last question. Good luck. Oh, hold on. Ah! Hope nobody saw that. Hopefully nobody saw. Don't rewind your VOD. Okay.
I saw it.
Which leader
I
has
saw it
appeared
too.
in every main installment of the Civilization series from 1 to 6? EG. Wait, you can't answer. It's your question. Nunu.
They saw it.
Nunu. What was it? I don't know if you saw it or not. I can't tell.
I didn't see it.
What's your guess?
I saw the answer though.
Oh, okay. Well, you know what?
So did
Did
I.
did anybody not see the answer?
I saw it.
I
I
thought,
don't know.
but I
All
don't
right, well,
remember
you know what?
what it-
Everybody
what it
gets
was.
10 points. We'll just add 10 points. It
Woo!
was Genghis Khan.
What?
So, yeah, I'm
Surprise,
not going to go
surprise.
through and prep, but everybody just imagine you have 10 points more, except for Scoot because he's got 69. It needs to stay that way.
Yay!
Got 79
Thank you.
now.
And that brings
spirit.
us to the end. Shout out to the squad. Go follow all these people if you're not following them already.
Except for Noodle.
Yeah, there's an obvious exception.
Yay! Hold on, let me get it.
Yay! That was fun. That was cool.
Thank you for
We did it! We did it!
thank you for this. This was a lot of fun, dude.
It was a
Yeah,
fun
was
to
really
put
cool.
together. It was stressful, but it was worth it. I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun making all the music. I had a lot of fun putting all this together. Had a couple issues, but I worked them out. So I'm glad that, and I'm glad almost 2 hours. That's way longer than I thought it was going to be. I was worried it was going to take like 30 minutes to get through everything. So yeah, and it was way more competitive than I thought. I was hoping that it would be pretty close. So.
I'll get you next
I
time.
would love
Scoot.
to. I would love to do this
Yeah?
again in the future. Takes a while, but yeah, maybe in a couple months we'll do this again. But yeah,
Sure.
thanks
100%.
everybody for being so flexible because we've changed the dates a couple times. Thank you, Da Vinci. Yeah, we changed the dates a couple times, and then things came up. And sorry, Noodle couldn't make it. Maybe he can make the next one, hopefully. But yeah, this was awesome. Thank you guys for participating.